All right.
We're good.
What's up?
We're here.
Welcome to Blunder Podcast.
Podcast about mistakes,
Flops, blunders,
errors,
heirlooms, flops. Did I say that already?
Said that. Yeah, rooms within yourself that could
Regrets.
be improved.
Okay. It's kind of a self-help pod, but no real help happens. We kind of just talk about what we did wrong, and then we, or things that happened to us, and then we kind of move on.
Podcast is a good form for self-help, but not a book. A book that's too much. If you're reading a book about self-improvement, you're spending too much time reading and not enough time improving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how you asked for book recommendations,
Yeah.
and then your next thing was, don't do any self-help books. If
Yeah.
you're doing that,
Some guy messaged me and was like, "Why? I'm curious. Why no self-help books?" I said, "I'm just not looking to grow."
I like how I am.
Yeah. But
accept my
anyways, I was thinking we
flaws.
could get right into it this week. I was thinking about covering the biggest news over the weekend.
Yeah.
Our show in Maine
Oh, yeah,
has
I
been
forgot about
canceled.
Oh, we're matching. I forgot to bring that up. That's so cute of us.
Oh
I love
yeah,
us.
the
Anyway.
official blunderbuss uniform.
Yeah, we look like two kids in PE.
Yeah.
About to take a pacer test. Anyway, yeah, our show is canceled.
Yeah, show's canceled. There was a fire in the venue.
Yeah.
Tickets sold at such a rapid pace.
Yeah.
There was overload in the server. Computer burned up.
Definitely.
5 people died. 1 child was severely maimed.
Right.
Maimed.
By an animal.
Yeah.
It's a mountain lion. It's Maine, so
Mhm. Yeah, maimed
kind
in
of
Maine.
animals.
Yeah.
yeah,
And,
it was. They were camping out to see us.
Yeah,
they were there
camping
in
out.
the theater days before.
Under a bridge, made a trash fire
Yeah,
in the middle of a heat wave in July. And
Right. They had to
but
cook food.
anyways, we'll be back. And
Sometime
when we finally have those shows, a proceed of the tickets will go towards their families.
Yeah, not all of it because we need to feed ourselves, but some of it will go.
Yeah. But don't worry, Portland, Maine, you'll get the blunderbuss experience.
We'll be there. We'll do a live pod there. That'd be kind of fun, actually.
That would be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, our huge Portland, Maine base. Those bougie. You never been to Portland, Maine, right?
I have been.
Oh, you have been. It's a pretty
Mhm.
bougie place.
Yeah, it is. It's like it reminded me a little bit of Austin.
Oh, you went there for the you went there to do comedy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds you of Austin. Wow, interesting.
Yeah, it was like it seemed like a liberal bubble inside a conservative like state.
Yeah,
Is Maine conservative?
I don't think it is.
I don't know.
but-
It was very rural.
Yeah.
It was very rural.
Yeah. And yeah, it was definitely like rich kids.
Yeah,
kind of
and
a
it
rich
felt
kid
and
spot.
it felt. I guess what I meant was like it felt performatively liberal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with like tons of signs everywhere. And
Yeah,
it's just like,
yeah.
do you?
Uh-huh.
There's no black people here. Like,
Yeah. It all said, and it didn't say Black Lives Matter. It said Black Lives do matter.
do matter.
They
It's
had
like,
to
what?
take
Have you
it
met a
to
black
an
person in your
extreme.
life? Like
Yeah, that's what I felt. That's
Yeah.
what it felt like.
they do
Yeah.
matter, and one day I will meet them, and they seem cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get you. Ithaca, New York is very much like that too.
Ithaca.
Ithaca, yeah,
Ithaca.
Ithaca. All these like hippie towns, which I think Portland, Maine used to be a hippie town. You know?
We went to Lake George upstate for July 4th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hippie town? I don't know anything about
Um,
Lake George.
Yeah, not so hippie. I don't know. It seemed like a big immigrant destination.
Oh.
Like all the immigrant families from New York, they all vacationed in Lake George.
Okay. All the
Including
immigrant
me
families?
and my beautiful immigrant girlfriend.
Did you meet a lot of Muhammads?
I'm sure they were there. I didn't
You
meet a
stayed
lot
far
of
away.
Georges. Yeah.
Like, ooh.
Ali and I got lost in the woods.
Okay. Is that for real?
Yeah.
Oh my
We
God.
almost got stranded in the woods.
Wait,
where
that's
we
really
found
scary.
Ourselves out. Yeah.
What-
Yeah.
how did you get
she
almost stranded?
cried. Huh?
How'd you get? She cried?
Yeah. She
Wow.
she wanted to go hiking, and so we found some random trail, and I was like, sure, okay. And then so we were following like the trail markers.
Yeah.
And then eventually we just got turned around. Didn't know where we were. We were like 2 hours
Whoa.
in. 2 hours in.
Whoa.
And then it's hot, and
Right.
we're like
What time did you realize you were lost? Do you,
probably
like,
around like
middle of the day or?
it was like 3 p.m.
Okay, so like you got to get out.
Had to get out because
Yeah.
we didn't want to get stuck in the
there.
dark.
Right.
So
No cell service, I'm assuming.
no cell service.
Oh my God.
So we have to decide: do we keep following the trail markers and hope that it leads us to like where
Salvation.
we're supposed to go,
Yeah.
or do we turn around and then walk 2 hours back?
Oh.
And so we're like, better safe than sorry. Let's just turn around.
Turn around, go back.
So we turn around.
Oh, no.
We walk for about 40 minutes, and I asked the dreaded question that we're both thinking.
Do you know where we're going?
Dude, does any of this look familiar?
No. And what did she say?
She's like, no. And she started crying.
No.
So I was like, okay, let's just keep following the trail markers. So we're going up.
I hate this.
I'm
This is
thinking,
my nightmare.
We're following the trail markers,
Holy
but
shit.
we're going uphill.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, maybe if we just keep going uphill, we'll reach like a peak, and
We
then
can
we can
look
figure out where to go from there.
Oh,
or maybe find like
shit.
a river or like a creek or something.
Yeah.
And so we go up, and then we start to become oriented.
Yeah.
And then we find a new set of trail markers, and then we find our way out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like a completely different way, though.
We ended up finding the way that we came in.
Oh, okay.
From. So
like you circumvented.
Yeah. So we got back to our car.
Whoa. But you were for a moment on a different trail.
Yes.
Holy shit.
It was fucked up.
That's so scary. Because then that could have spit you out at a whole different place.
Yeah. And there was nobody else. There was nobody else there hiking.
This is this is really stressful.
Yeah.
I'm like, my palms are really sweaty.
Really?
I'm afraid of the woods. Like, I'm very scared of the woods.
I am now. I underestimated the woods.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Have you done like a hike like that before?
No.
Oh my. What? That was your first hike?
But she said she's from the Pacific Northwest, and they hike all the time.
They do have a lot of hiking there.
I was like, all right, I just trust her. It's the last time I trust my girlfriend.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Wow. Yeah, I think I've done hiking before, and I've never gotten lost, but every time I'm like, we're gonna fucking get lost.
Wow. Yeah. Well,
Scary.
I got lost.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Whoa.
Not that bad. Not that scary.
You're vibing.
I got nerves of steel.
I do feel like if you got lost, you're probably cracking jokes. You know, like, you can eat me first. That kind of thing.
Oh yeah, maybe if I got lost, maybe with you.
Not with a woman who is crying.
yeah, she seemed distressed. Yeah,
I'd be really stressed.
No, I have nerves of steel, unshakable, much like our ex-president.
Oh yeah, I forgot that happened.
Mr. Donald Trump, President-elect Donald Trump, soon to be.
Do your best impression of him getting shot.
Wait. Let me get my shoes.
His shoes are off. Why are your shoes off?
That was crazy, bro. President got shot. Do you think that was real?
Yeah, I did. What do you mean? Like
a real assassination attack?
Yeah, for sure.
I do too.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I think it's insane that people are like, "That was a conspiracy set up." No, it wasn't. Why would that? How would it be set up? That's crazy.
I don't think it was a conspiracy, but I do feel like it was so convenient and so like neat. It was almost like one of those stranger than fiction kind of things.
Right, but every assassination thing is. It's not.
You're
like,
right. Yeah.
It's somebody getting shot. That's
Shinzo
crazy.
Abe, the guy built a gun and just walked up to him and shot him.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right. All the presidential assassinations have just been a guy walking up and shooting the president.
Later.
Yeah.
It makes you think how much secret service gets paid. It's like, you're not doing your job at all. Like, you guys suck at this.
Well, people are blaming Secret Service, but I listened to a podcast today, and they were talking about how Secret Service is responsible for like the immediate surrounding area of who they're protecting.
Right.
But then after a certain perimeter, it's delegated by the local police department.
Oh.
So the police department of Pennsylvania or wherever that city was, they fucked up. Blunder on them.
Yeah, that's huge. We should get them on the pod.
Mm-hmm.
We should get some cops on the pod.
Oh,
you know,
that would be fun.
I would talk to a cop.
Yeah.
It'd be weird, but I'd be like, "What's your fucking deal?" Like, I don't know.
Yeah, hell yeah. Blunder, Blue Lives
What's up
Matter,
your ass, dude. Yeah, we're not that liberal of a town.
Ride
in this
along
department.
episode.
Yeah, I don't. I think it was. The most interesting thing was seeing how Secret Service responded, and the way they do is they just fucking. I mean, this isn't surprising. They just huddled. Yeah, they just like.
Yeah.
They all just like use my body as a shield. You know what I mean? Like that's the reaction. It's like, I will sacrifice my body for you.
Right.
That's a crazy mentality to be in.
How much would you have to get paid to do that? Like 40 grand?
45?
40, like a year?
45,000? Oh, dude, probably. I don't know. They probably get around 200K, to be honest. Right?
200K?
Yeah, they can't be paid that much. You think millions?
Yeah, 200K sounds reasonable.
Right.
Yeah, plus
because like a lot of people would die for that job. Literally, they would literally die for that job.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like his reaction too. He was like, "No, wait, let me, yeah!" Like he did that.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
Okay, I mean, I'm not a Trump guy. I hate Republicans.
Yeah,
but
pretty baller.
yeah, I mean,
Pretty sick.
he sees the moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I heard a quote today about Trump. It was like comparing Trump to like other politicians.
Right.
And other politicians know how to they compared like connecting with people
Yeah.
to like playing music.
Okay.
And he said politicians know how to read the notes and
Yeah.
they know how to play the instrument. Trump hears the music.
Yeah, let's
and it's
go.
like, dude,
I'm getting hyped.
it's true, bro.
Yeah.
He sees
He's
the
like, I
moment.
know exactly what I need to do. I need to get these people to love me.
Yeah, yeah. But my favorite part was
Yeah.
right before that. He goes, "What? Wait, let me get my shoes. Let me get my shoes."
Why are his shoes off?
That's how you know he's broke. That's how you know he's broke. That's the
funny.
only asset that he has that's not frozen.
Yeah.
Let me get my shoes.
The only thing I have. Yeah.
I can still return them.
Yeah. Are the tags bloody? It's all right. We'll get new tags. I'll make the fake ones.
Dude.
I'll clean them.
He's probably gonna win.
Wait, so that's actually, you weren't kidding when you said let me get my that's real.
Yeah.
Why did he take his shoes off?
I don't know.
That's
Maybe
so
maybe
weird.
it was like those Trump Jordans that he was
Trump,
like
yeah, the
selling.
one he's-
You know,
yeah,
maybe it was
yeah.
one of those.
Sneaker con.
Yeah.
This is
Or
now
maybe he
it's-
can make a lot of money, like maybe like as memorabilia.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
He's on that grind set, which I appreciate. Trump's a businessman.
Yeah.
He knows what's up.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like the shoes part. That's an interesting quote, and also him reacting that way to be like, I'm gonna put myself in danger and go, yeah. Like that's also interesting.
Yeah.
These little details does make it feel like this is so surreal. It's almost fake. Like it's got to be fake.
Yeah,
You
it
know
was
what I mean?
just so like there's a picture of him with a bullet whizzing by.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's like, yeah, it's like perfect. It's like it just barely grazed his ear. Like doesn't really hurt him, you know. But it's like a
Yeah.
pretty bloody part of his head.
That was a perfect shot. Like from
Yeah.
a photography
like
perspective.
like the Dutch angle kind of thing.
Like all of those, like especially the one where his fist is in the
Yeah,
air,
yeah.
blood on his face, flag behind him.
right.
It's like
It's
dude,
almost it does feel kind of orchestrated.
yeah. But I know it's not. But I'm
Right.
just saying, like, if the photographer had been the shooter, Trump would have been
Right.
dead.
Oh, right.
It would have
yeah.
got him between the eyes because that guy was on point.
Well, have you heard about the gun? How it didn't actually, it wasn't the bullet. It was actually it was a chipped off piece of glass. It like hit the podium or something, and it like chipped off and hit that the glass hit his ear.
I
Some
heard
shit
that,
like
and that makes more sense because
Yeah.
his ear was like still intact.
Yeah, it's like perfect. Yeah.
But just for the story,
he got. I mean, he did get shot at.
I want him like it makes a better story if he got shot in the face.
Right.
You know.
And I think if that happened,
And he's
to me,
gonna run with that.
I know.
Yeah.
If that happened to me, I'd be like leaning. I'd be like, yeah, dude. I felt the cold metal. I'd be so into it.
Very cold, very fast.
cold. Probably from China, but it's fine.
Dude,
Probably didn't kill me. It's from China.
can you imagine the next debate? Like Biden cannot debate.
I
him
know.
Because
He's gonna
as soon as Biden slips on a word, Trump's gonna be like, "This guy can't talk. I got shot in the face."
Shot in the face.
Bro.
You know, it'd be funny if he had like a big like cast on his ear, and then he goes, "What was that, Biden? I can't really hear you. I can't hear you, Biden. What did
Yeah.
you say? I got shot in the ear.
shot.
I got shot." Fernando was telling me how he's already seen people do stand-up clips about it.
So many.
It's so
yeah.
many, and his favorite one was like, you know, that guy was a Democrat because a conservative would have hit him point blank in the head.
Yeah. That is true.
That's
That is
true.
true.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy if he died. That would be crazy.
That would be crazy. I mean, I think all hell would break loose.
Yeah, I think.
There'd probably be like a little civil war if he died like that.
Maybe. I think I think Biden would probably lose
If he died?
because I think this is what Fernando said. He said that if Trump had been shot and died, everyone's gonna think Biden did it.
Yeah, sure.
So
Yeah.
probably would have lost. I think also this whole thing, Trump's gonna win anyway because
Yeah.
those pictures. Are you kidding me?
Dude, they're going to go
Sick.
so far, bro. Like,
I'm excited for the next debate.
I want to buy that T-shirt. That's such a sick photo, bro. I want to buy that
Yeah.
T-shirt and just like keep it secretly in my closet. You
Right.
know how like ex-Klan members keep their robes in their closet.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
You just like open it up every now and then and just touch it. You're like,
yeah,
pretty sick.
oh, this
Yeah,
is
pretty
this is
sick.
cool.
Speaking of, you remember when Jeb Bush ran for
Yeah,
president?
yeah.
And he like lost horribly.
Uh-huh.
All of his merch went on sale for like 50% off, and I bought a Jeb Bush sweater.
That's pretty sick.
And
Does it have his like photo on it?
No, it just said Jeb. It said Jeb.
Oh, Jeb.
that was his whole motto. It was like Jeb with an exclamation point. And
there's so many Bushes that have been presidents. You can't even run with your own name.
I know.
Has to be your first name.
Jeb's such a that's a meme name.
Jeb.
That's
like a sitcom name.
Yeah.
This is my
It's
dad.
Jeb.
My annoying dad,
Jeb.
Jebediah. Jebediah Bush. Is that his
man.
name?
I think so. Now I think about it. I never thought about that.
George and Jebediah.
But yeah, so I never it's in my closet and it's just sitting there. And
wow.
Too afraid to wear it.
Yeah,
you know?
Nobody would ever shoot him. Dude,
Yeah.
George Bush, bro.
Oh, the shoe? Speaking
Yeah,
of
the
shoes.
shoe.
Yeah.
If that was George Bush getting shot at, he'd catch the bullet with his teeth.
What if the shoe like killed George Bush? If that actually hit and he was like, ah, he, like, died.
Well, that's a
That'd be
weak leader
crazy.
then.
What?
That'd be a weak leader.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
God, Trump's gonna win. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy how that position, like president, it's all optics.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, I think every president, it's all about how much riz you have.
Yeah, it's such a huge part of the job. Like, I don't want to get all political. Like, Biden has passed a lot of, like, good domestic policy.
Sure.
But, like, nobody cares because he can't
He's
talk.
old. That's also bad, though. You need a president who can talk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riz isn't bad. Riz is actually good.
No, it's great. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like 70% of the job.
Right.
I think,
Right.
yeah.
You are the face of, what is it, 300 million people?
Yeah, just
That's a
like
lot of
replace Biden and give somebody else who can form a Senate his
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Biden should get shot at. Someone needs to orchestrate that.
We'll clip that.
He's like, and he's like, now it's even. Now it's even. now it's even.
I wouldn't want that to happen because I feel like Biden would forget that it's staged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'd panic.
Right. He'd be like, and cut. And cut. Do we get the take? We need to do another? Are we still rolling? He's like, oh, fuck, I fucked it up. No, yeah, it'd be embarrassing. It'd be embarrassing.
Get my Velcro shoes.
Get my Velcro. Is that the line?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh, this is a political pod now.
It's so crazy that wasn't even like the craziest part of my day.
What do you mean?
I mean, it probably was, but like,
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of stuff has become so normalized
Yeah.
that after an hour, I was like, I forgot that Trump got shot.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I was in a movie during when it happened.
Oh, what'd
and
you see?
I saw Not Friends. It's a Thai movie. But anyway, I got out and I was with Terry, and Terry showed me his phone. I was like, "Do you think this is real?" And it was like a picture of his bloody ear.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that's AI. There's no way that's real. Like,
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, I don't know if it's real." And we like had to figure out if it was real because there's so much AI shit now.
You didn't bleed.
It's
Trump
crazy.
can't bleed. Gods don't bleed.
Yeah, that's my first thought. That dude, no way. There's
Dude.
no way. He's a beast.
I saw a conservative meme of like, it was like conservative like political cartoon
Yeah.
of Trump, and then the spirit of Jesus is behind him.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
and
about.
Jesus is blocking the bullet.
Yeah.
But then I thought like the bullet still hit him.
Yeah.
So like Jesus catch the bullet and, like slam it into his ear.
Did you see the Jesus one?
I think.
Okay,
is it the
I
one
saw
where he's
one-
like blocking the bullet.
So I saw one that's photoshopped, and instead of Jesus, they photoshopped Epstein's face, which I love.
That's funny. That's funny.
Thank you, guardian angel Epstein. But yeah, you're right. Like Jesus, like let him hurt a little bit. Let
Yeah.
him bleed out a
Why?
bit.
Why?
Yeah,
That's
that's so funny.
I sent you those videos, those Instagram
Oh, the
reels.
Fortnite.
People are recreating the assassination attempt on
The
Fortnite
Fortnite. Yeah.
from different vantage points.
So insane.
And the kids are all right.
They have a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
They know how to make stuff. It's so funny.
That's
They like
crazy.
superimpose the audio, right?
Yeah.
It's so good. I can't believe that's
There's one where the
so
Trump
crazy.
character emotes, and then he
Yeah,
does
yes.
the thing. He puts his fist in the air. He
so
emotes.
funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, we can't come up with that shit. We're not smart enough.
Stranger than fiction, man.
So many comedians out there. So many young comedians killing it. They
So
don't
many
need
young
stand-up.
comedians who
Stand-up's
will
dead.
never be as funny as Donald Trump.
That's so true. He's the funniest guy I think I know.
Because you'd be in jail.
You'd
That
be-
still makes me laugh every time I watch that.
What?
When he like dunks on Hillary Clinton.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he's like,
You'd
could you
be in jail."
imagine? She's like, could you imagine if a man with Trump's temperament would be in control of our nuclear codes and our judicial system. And Trump, she's like, could you, like, you know why we can't have that? And Trump goes, 'cause you'd be in jail. Like, without missing a beat.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even remember this moment in the debate. We're just like reminiscing about Trump as if he died. Remember when he did this? God, what a funny guy. But in the debate, like Biden's like, you're a convicted felon, and then Trump like makes a face like, yeah, yeah.
This was the last one.
Yeah, he was just like, yeah. He like smiles and he does the head tilt like, yeah.
Yeah.
What a baller, dude. He's too cool.
Too much riz.
Too much riz.
Yeah.
Anyway, you have a fun blunder that you wanted to get into.
Let's go. You had one too.
Yeah, I have a small one.
Oh yeah, you said
we'll do small, and then yours is big. Apparently,
I had another fuck up. Another classic Victor Tran story. You guys could probably guess what it is.
Yeah.
Long-time listeners of the pod.
Yeah, who get the lore.
Yeah. What happened to you?
So this was crazy. Okay, this has sort of been like months in the making. All right, so I was at my desk. This is months ago, and I see a fingernail on my desk, and I go, was I biting? Because I sometimes bite my nails, right? Not often, but sometimes I do just because I'm bored. So I'm like, oh, maybe it's my nail. But I looked at it, and it looks like it was clipped off. And I was like, no, I bite.
Somebody else's name on it.
Yeah. It had an engraving. But yeah, it was like clearly clipped off. Because when you clip it, it's a clean like line. But when you bite it, it's like a tear almost, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, did someone flick their nail here? I didn't think much. I was like, all right, whatever. I just like swiped it away from my desk.
Yeah.
This is months ago, right? Fast forward to a week ago. I'm chilling at my desk, like just hanging out, headphones in. All right. I am working, and then all of a sudden I notice there's a fingernail on my desk again. And I'm like, what the hell? And then I feel a fingernail bounce off my head.
Oh, no.
Bounce off my head. And I'm like, what? And I look around, and I see my desk neighbor clipping his nails. And he clips another one, and it bounces off my desk.
Wow.
And I was so in shock that I was just like, is this happening?
This is your Donald Trump assassination attempt.
I know. He's trying to get me.
You got a fingernail that clipped your ear.
Yeah. I was like, oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Huddle around me, my boys. It must be so cozy in there. In a security guard huddle, man, I would kill.
Yeah, just for like.
I would try to be killed for that.
A little bit of a hug. You think it was worth it?
A group hug with like 3 of the beefiest men you've ever seen in your life. That sounds amazing.
Shoot me any day.
Shoot me now. Anyway, so yeah, that happened, and I didn't say anything, and everyone's like, "You should have said something." Everyone talked. I'm like, "Yeah," but I was like, it was that moment where I was like so in shock. I didn't really know what to say, and I'm like, just kind of processing it all.
You did not say anything?
No, I did not say anything. Because I had my headphones in, I was like, what's going on? I like could not believe that he did that. So, but the next time he does it, I'm for sure going to be like, yo, can you not clip your nails? It's getting all over my
That's disgusting,
It's
bro.
disgusting, right? Yeah,
Whoa.
disgusting.
Well, like, where is he putting the nails?
He's just
all over your desk.
He's letting it fly.
That's so gross.
And he's not even the first person to clip their nails at my job, which I think is insane to me. There's multiple people who clip their nails at their... Is this a thing?
No, maybe in like third world countries.
I think it's also maybe like older generation, but this guy's not that old.
Yeah, and it's not like you guys are at the office all like all day and night to where you can't go home and like do your...
Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah, we're not at a sweatshop, you know?
What the fuck?
Yeah, I should have said something. But I also, again, I was so in shock, and I was like, what do I even like? Do I like, yell at him, or do I like politely? I was trying to figure out how to say it. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've stumped you.
This episode is it's gonna be like the perfect episode to highlight the contrast between you and me.
Yeah.
Bro, you should have. This is what I
should have gone in on him.
No. You should have like just gone up to him, like assertively but not aggressively.
Yeah.
Told him privately, like, you're clipping your nails and it's getting on my desk.
Yeah.
And it's gross. Like,
yeah.
Don't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I think I would have, because I've like yelled at this guy like jokingly, not like, well, we sort of yell at each other sometimes. So I think I would have.
This doesn't sound like yelling. What? This doesn't sound like confrontation.
No, I would have been like, dude, what are you doing? I think I would have done that.
Yeah.
And the next time I
and you would be so
in the right.
100%. Yeah.
100%.
Oh my God.
And I'm excited, honestly, really excited for the next time he does it. So I can be like, well, dude, you're getting your nails on my desk. Clip it elsewhere. I think that's what I'll do.
I should be like your anger translator. You should bring me in and like just give me a list of grievances for all your coworkers. I'll go in and
look.
chew
I just
them
think
out.
I've lived such a beautiful life.
The best life, a beautiful life.
No, so much comfort, no confrontation. Life's amazing. Thank you, China. Thank you,
Wow.
my parents, for coming from China. And yeah,
Maybe you can do something real snide, like show up with a nail filer.
yeah,
And just
like,
leave
do
it on
over
his desk with his
yeah,
name
yeah.
on it.
Yeah, just spell out his name. I will not dox him.
Is he an
Not yet.
immigrant?
No,
What?
not at all. He's not an immigrant at all.
I gotta give them a pass.
I
It's
don't know
so,
if he-
it's so gross, but I'm like, they're from a different world.
I'll tell you my thoughts on him after the pod, but I don't know if he listens. We do follow each other on Instagram, but I have him blocked on things. So
Yeah, well, I mean,
this is a
if
story.
it's you, you know who it is. You're clipping your fucking nails at work.
Right.
And you sit right next to Art.
this is a fair thing I think to bring up in public.
You should be shamed. You should be shamed. And you know how like
Yeah.
you know how they torture people by pulling their nails out of their hands?
right.
That's what
That's
that should be
Saeed and
the
Lost.
that should be the
The punishment.
correct punishment.
Right.
Yeah.
So the other guy who clips his nails, he does it into a trash can, which is a little more
Are
respectable.
they on like each side of you?
Dude, that'd be torture. But no, he lives. He lives. He works on the other side of the office.
But he does it inside a trash can?
yes,
That's
more normal.
more normal, but I
Quote-unquote.
still wouldn't do that at work.
Yeah, be normal and bite your hands, bite your nails instead,
But
like an
even
anxious
that
person.
clipping sound is like
Yeah,
that's
ugh.
so gross.
Ugh.
Would you rather have somebody like fart next to you or clip their nails next to you?
Are the nails like hitting me?
Like how the nails are doing the same thing as what they're
Yeah,
doing.
what happened?
Yeah. They're bouncing off your desk, they're hitting your ears.
Honestly, they're about equal for me. I don't know that I prefer one or the other
I'd take a fart.
over the nail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a fart is like it's an accident maybe.
Okay.
You know, but a nail
Nail's
like
intentional.
they don't have any regard for you.
No. And,
Clipping
yeah, I'm
your
excited.
they're clipping your nails at you, dude.
I'm excited to talk to you about him after the pod because I got a lot of thoughts on him.
That's like that warrants like an email to HR.
That my people have told me that.
That's worse than sexual
People told me that,
harassment.
yeah,
I will
yeah.
say that.
Okay,
I would
I wouldn't go that far.
I would rather get
I would
slapped.
not-
I would rather walk in my office and get slapped in the ass by my manager
I would not
than
go
have
that
the guy
far.
next to me clip his nails at me. 100%.
Yeah.
Grab my titty, do whatever you want. Don't clip your nails around me. That's disgusting.
Yeah. Again, that's not what I'm saying, but I get what you're saying.
I think a lot of people would agree with me.
I don't think they would.
I think a lot of people would
I
agree
think
with
sexual.
me.
It depends if you're a man or a woman. I think a woman would not agree with you.
You don't think so?
I think a woman would rather get their nails clipped on. I don't know. People clip nails at them than be sexually assaulted at the workplace.
I think it's neck and neck.
Well,
I think
all
it's
right.
close. Listeners, tell us what you'd prefer.
Yeah, all you women listeners, the three of you, let us know.
Brother, man.
See, that was my blunder. And again, I'm excited for the next time because again, this happened months ago and it happened again. It's gonna happen a third time. You know what I mean?
But that's even crazier. Is it's been happening?
Well, no, the first time I wasn't sure. I was like, "What is this?" Maybe like it fell out of someone's clothes. Like, I didn't know what was going on. The first
Sure,
time was just
okay.
one nail.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
just one
Could have
small
been
nail.
yours. Could have
been
yours.
mine. I was like, maybe I did bite it in a certain way that looks like this. You know,
A
little bit of the doubt. Benefit of the doubt. The second time, the
Whoa.
first time, I was like, okay, this just fucks.
The
And then
second time, the shooter has been identified.
yeah, now it's my turn. My turn. Like, oh, and then I say their name. You got a red dot on your forehead, and I go fire, and then they die.
Jeez.
It's gonna be crazy. So that's my blunder.
So what are you gonna say?
I think I told just be like, dude, you're getting your nails all over my desk.
Right.
Do it in a trash can. Like
Yeah.
I'll like
Loudly.
I'll do it loudly so everyone hears.
Oh yeah.
And also because I think public shame it works. That shit works.
Yeah.
Public shaming? Oh, for sure.
I-
You know what I do at shows when I'm hosting and everyone's sitting in the back?
Uh-huh.
Or not everyone, but like there's a front row open. There's like people in the back. I go, guys, get up for those guys who are gonna move to the front, and everyone starts clapping, and they
Nice.
feel shamed, and they move to the front.
Oh,
It
dude,
works every time.
Man, I'm glad you said this. Segues so perfectly into my.
Oh shit!
what I-
Let's go. what is your thing?
Okay, good.
We got time.
Yeah, we got 30 minutes. I just want to
No,
make
we
sure.
can do. We can go over. Who cares?
Yeah. So that perfectly highlights the contrast between You know what I mean? And also, I should add, I was going to tell you what you should do. I was going to offer advice on how to deal with it.
Tell me.
But, I was going to say, don't jump straight to public shaming because it's not a stranger and you're not surrounded by strangers.
Yeah.
It's like people you have to see every day.
Right.
So I was thinking you confront him very privately, and then if he still does it, then you shame him.
Ooh. No, I think I want to go straight to shaming. Because
Yeah?
I think he would do the same. He would do that to me. Because
Okay.
he always yells. He yells at me for things.
He yells at you?
Like jokingly.
Well, I mean,
And I push back joke. That's why I think if I yell at him, it's sort of like slightly joking but half serious. That's sort of like the relationship we have. We've been on like work. I've spent a lot of time with this guy. We're on like we were sort of like close
do
enough.
you consider yourself friends?
No. Well.
Okay. So what is he like jokingly yelled at you about?
I don't even like. He's just like he will tease me about things. He'll be like, or you don't care about this thing, or like you're flawed in this way, like jokingly. And I'll be like, oh yeah, dude, I'm flawed in this way. Like, well,
and what do you jokingly yell at him about?
Like just like push back. I push back. I'm like, oh, not everyone can be. Oh, fuck! I just fucking doxed him. I just fucking doxed him.
Fuck you.
We'll bleep it out. We'll bleep
Keep
it
your
out.
nails to yourself.
31 minutes. I gotta bleep that shit out. He cannot know. I go, whoa, bleep.
Whoa, what happened to public shaming?
No, not. This
shaming
is
him
too
publicly.
public. This is too public. This is too much. But I'll be like, oh, dude, not everyone can be like you, man. Like we're not perfect like you, dude. Just like being like, you're being ridiculous right now. That kind of attitude.
I'd rather see somebody's dick than see their nails in my space.
Here's the thing. I think nails are gross. I think they're as gross as everyone else thinks they are. So that's
Okay.
where I'm at.
Okay.
Yeah. So that gives him a little bit of a buffer.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about your thing. I'm over this. I'm not gonna talk to him about it if
That
it happens
blows my
again.
mind.
I got off my chest.
Yesterday, last night, my good friend Pong, and like a couple other comics, we were looking for a place to watch the soccer game.
Nice.
Argentina versus Colombia.
Yeah.
Lionel Messi, autism representation.
That's literally what my girlfriend says all the time.
We Googled if he was autistic, and then it said, I think the official answer, it said like, Lionel Messi has never been diagnosed with autism. However, there are strong signs that he's exhibited.
Have you seen the clips of him?
Of him being autistic?
Yeah.
Like what?
Oh my god, you haven't, dude! I gotta say,
Okay,
there's so
show me,
many.
show me, show me.
They're so funny. There's one of him like. There's a dude who starts crying because he's talking about how like the beautiful game of soccer, and he just like leans back and starts laughing. He goes, like that's like what he does, and it's insane.
Oh my god,
they're incredible. They're amazing. I'm so excited to show you.
Yeah, I'm excited to see him. You probably need a little bit of that to be like at the top of a sport, you know.
Yeah, all he cares about is footy, which I love.
Which I don't really care about that much. So which leads into the story. We were looking for a bar to go to watch the game, and we settle at this bar near my place. It's like a 5-minute walk from my apartment. And we walk in. The bar is packed.
Watching soccer.
Couldn't believe there were 100 people in this bar to watch this fucking 0-0 game.
The like third most watched tournament. Not even. Yeah. Okay.
But no, packed.
Yeah, of course.
Packed.
There's a lot of Colombians in New York City.
That's why I found out yesterday. But cool. I'm excited. You know, I like a vibe.
Love the energy.
And I like the energy. And so the bar is like, it's very narrow.
Okay.
It's built very narrow, and the screen is a projector on the far side of the bar.
Okay.
So
hard to see the game.
Yeah. Hard to see the game.
Got it.
And so we walk in, and then I'm sitting pretty close to the screen.
Yeah.
And right in front of the screen, right in front of the projector, there's a pool table. And two guys are playing pool. Right, and the game hasn't started yet. It's about to start in like 20 minutes.
Oh, right, because it's delayed. Because fucking Biden talking about the assassination.
Yeah. Well, apparently there was like an assassination attempt at Hard Rock Field or something.
No, there's like the audience was like storming the. It was actually really bad and dangerous.
Right.
It was actually really scary. Like they had footage. Did you see the footage?
A little bit. I saw the aftermath. I saw people trying to climb into the vents.
It's like
it
was crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Everything surrounding soccer is far more exciting than the game itself.
I love how you're like a week ago. You're like, dude, soccer's so fun to watch. I'm gonna get fucking merch. This shit rocks. Let's go to another game. And now you're like, it's so fucking boring.
Yeah. It was a boring game.
Yeah.
But anyways, so there's a pool table right in front of the projector.
Sure.
2 guys playing. And there's an overhead light that hangs from the ceiling.
Okay.
That usually dangles right over the pool table.
Okay.
But
so you can see the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But since everybody's there to watch the game, the bar had hung the light over to the side.
Okay.
So it's not obstructing the view.
Is it on?
Like barely, but it's
Okay.
like dim, you know.
Okay. Not that it's important. I'm just curious.
Yeah. Well, it is important.
Okay.
Because one of the guys who's playing pool decides to unhang the light
Fuck.
and dangle it back over
I hate this.
the pool table.
I hate this. Yeah.
And
oh my god.
So now it's literally in front of
Obstructing everything.
everybody's view.
Yeah.
In everybody's view in the bar.
Yeah.
And so, like, this guy, he's like a fucking... He's the prototype of a man that I fucking hate. He's like white Bushwick ass, hipster
Love
ass,
it.
like
Sick.
falling backwards into his masculinity of like, soft boys are masculine because we don't care about what society thinks about us.
Yeah, but it's all like performance.
It's all performance
Yeah.
and ironic, and he's a bitch. And so he puts the light over the pool table.
Yeah.
So now nobody can see.
Yeah.
Nobody has a direct line of vision.
Right.
And so like whatever, that's annoying, but I don't care. I could see. And like
Nice.
but other people tell him pretty politely, like, yo man, like everybody here's
Here for the
everybody
game.
here is for the game, and like we can't see. He goes, well, I'm here for pool.
I hate this guy.
He goes, oh, I'm trying to play.
This is the worst kind of person.
And and
Human
then
being.
and then everybody's like, come on, man, like
Yeah.
clearly,
Clearly, most people here want to watch the game.
yeah, and
Be chill.
and he's being defiant and he's being shitty about it too.
Probably like knowing that he's probably like liking it.
He
He's
knows.
like eating it up.
And he's
Yeah,
like,
I'm a
well,
bad boy.
I'm trying to play pool. I want to play some pool.
What a child.
And then everybody's like, yo, bro, share the space. And
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, share the space. I'm playing pool.
Yeah.
I'm playing pool. You guys can share the bar with me.
Jeez.
And so, like, he's just being a dick.
How dark could you see the pool table?
Yes.
I hate this guy. This guy
Yeah.
sucks.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And so, so this is all happening, and people are being very generous with this guy.
Yeah.
Being
Calm,
very generous
patient,
with this guy. And so Pong stands up, and Pong he tries to take like the diplomatic page out of your book. He tries to shame the guy.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, everybody, let's laugh at this guy. Let's applaud this
Let's
guy.
go.
And
Punk's
then-
my boy.
So everybody like kind of like some people kind of do it, but
Yeah,
not
yeah,
really.
yeah.
And then this guy like gives Pong like this death stare.
Of
like,
course.
Like it's like posturing up on him.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
The, like
Puffing his chest a little
yeah,
bit.
like he's like like he's gonna do something.
Yeah. Of
But
course.
at this point, I had already blacked out from anger, and before Pong had even said it,
have you been drinking?
dead sober.
Wow.
I hadn't drinking in days.
Wow.
Well, yeah. And so, like, by the time
Holy
that had
shit.
happened, I had already taken everything out of my pockets and put it in my bag
Just ready to fight.
because I was already so angry.
Wow.
I was like tunneled in, like
Yeah.
my peripheral vision was like blacked out. I was so
Whoa.
angry already.
When's the last time you felt this way? This anger? Like a week ago.
I think it was like I
like
think I had an
yesterday.
incident maybe like a month or two ago.
Okay.
But it wasn't that bad. I didn't confront anybody.
Yeah.
I just remember
You were
feeling
like
really
pissed.
angry.
Yeah.
But anyways, so once it seemed like he was gonna get combative with Pong,
Yeah.
I was like, that's all I needed. So
Oh
like,
shit.
so like,
Oh my god.
I got like in this guy's face,
Yeah.
and I was like, yo man, you're being a real fucking prick right now.
Wow.
Like everybody here has been very nice to you.
Yeah.
Everybody's been very generous to
Right.
you, and you're being a fucking
Prick.
bitch ass
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then so I started cursing this guy out.
Yeah.
I lost control. And
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
it's just snowballing
spiraled.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. The seal had been broken. And so I'm like cussing this guy out. I was like, "Go fucking bitch, you motherfucker!" Ba-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And then he's like trying to like outwit me. He's trying to be witty, and like mysterious.
Yeah.
And, like he's trying to scare
She's like,
me.
oh, me? Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, so what? You're gonna hit me?
Yeah.
You're gonna hit me? And I was like, yeah, I might.
I might hit you.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I didn't say I might. I didn't say anything. I just kept cussing him out. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck you, you bitch. You're a hoe.
Oh shit.
And then
Do you know what people were around you doing?
everybody was just watching. It
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
starting to get quiet.
Oh, of course.
And then.
Oh, I hate. I would never. That's the scariest thing to me. To get so angry that everyone starts watching you. Oh, that.
I was in my own
hate,
world.
I
was
hate
in
that.
my
I
own
know.
world.
That's what I'm saying.
And
That's
I don't
so
like
crazy.
this is so stupid of me to do this, but at the same time, I'm a hero. And and so he starts like posturing, and I could tell that he's not about it. He looks shook a little
Yeah.
bit. And so he starts like he tries to do this like Liam Neeson like Taken thing.
Right.
And he goes, "You don't want this, man. I have a reputation, and the last time I did this, it didn't end well."
What a loser.
And I was like, "Fuck you,
What a
you
loser
pussy!"
thing,
I was
yeah,
like,
what the hell?
You're not gonna do anything, you
Yeah.
fucking pussy." I started calling him pussy. I also was in a
God.
pretty like progressive neighborhood, so I was like, "That's where I will draw the line. I'm not getting any more offensive than pussy. That's already towing it." You know? And
Love
so,
it. You freak.
And so, yeah, he kept saying that, and then I started getting some good lines in there. I started getting some good zingers because he
Hell
kept saying
yeah.
that. He goes, "You don't want this. I got a reputation." I go, "Yeah, a reputation for being a bitch ass motherfucker." That was pretty good.
Nice, you got him. Yeah.
I mean, I just
Turn
kept,
it on him.
I just kept
Yeah.
goading him, and then he like got in my face. And then
Whoa.
he was like, his like chin was up in the air.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, by the way, just for your own reference, if somebody's ever threatening you, or if you feel like a fight is about to break up, don't get in their face with your hands out and your chin up in the air. Because if they're really about it, they will knock you the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know, but
Damn.
I guess I'm not about it because I didn't want to go to jail.
Right.
And not unless he did something first. So I was trying to goad him into doing something first.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I was just like, "You won't fucking do anything, you fucking pussy." And I kept telling him that. And then he was like, "I won't do anything until you hit me first. Hit me first."
Yeah. It's
And
like,
then-
no, you hit me first. No, you hit me
Yeah,
first.
I wasn't gonna do that. I was a step ahead of this guy in talking shit. So he was like, "You have to hit me first." And so I was like, "Let's step outside. Let's go
Okay,
outside
nice.
where nobody's watching. Let's
Right,
go. We'll
let's
do
go.
it right now."
Right. Which you'd be the hero.
Yeah,
The guy's
I would
gone.
get him out of there.
And then they put the light back up and everyone watched the game.
Yes, I was like, "Let's step outside."
You're like, it's a boring game anyway. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, who
Let's
cares?
go outside.
And also, I have the advantage. I don't want to see this fucking game.
Yeah.
I don't. If I get kicked out, I don't fucking care.
yeah.
And then so this continues. It's a lot of the same shit. Like, "Fuck you, pussy. Fuck
Right.
you." And he's like, "Oh, hit me.
How long does this go? Like 5 minutes? How long are we talking? 10 minutes?
In my head, it feels like a long time.
Right,
It
right,
probably like all
minutes.
happens in the span of like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So then a guy like the guy that was originally trying to I don't know what the word is. The guy that originally politely asked him to
Yeah.
put the light back.
Yeah.
He gets in front of me. He's like trying to break us up.
Yeah.
Because I am the one escalating things.
Right.
And then he's like, "Don't do it, man. Like, you know, he's just an asshole. You know,
Right.
it's like it's just a game. It's just a game."
Right.
I'm like, I don't
even
even care about the game.
Who's
I was
playing? I don't even know.
Yeah, I was like, I don't care, man. It's not about that. It's about this guy is like being rude
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
being a
the
fucking
principle
asshole.
of, yeah.
That's the principle of the thing.
Right.
And then so the manager finally comes up, and then the manager like gets in between us, and then the manager's like,
You guys have to leave.
he's trying to de-escalate. He doesn't
Okay.
kick us out yet, but he's
Yeah.
like, whoa, hey guys, calm down, calm down.
Right.
And then so I'm still escalating. I'm still going like, "Fuck you, let's go outside."
Yeah.
Like I was telling, like, I will fuck you up. I will beat your fucking ass.
Right,
I will
right.
fuck you up, motherfucker. And I would have.
Right.
You know, if he was bigger, I would have been very quiet. But this guy, I knew
Oh
for
yeah, dude,
sure.
you're playing pool for sure.
I
Yeah, man.
crush him.
Yeah.
And so, so this guy, this is how I know he was a bitch. He tries to like Karen me.
Whoa.
Yeah, so the manager comes up. He goes, "He was threatening my life.
Wow.
He's saying death threats. He said he was gonna kill me."
What race was this guy? Because this is important.
He's a white guy.
He's a white guy.
Yeah, he's
that's
a
what
white
they
guy.
do.
Yeah.
They love playing the victim.
What race is Nail Clipper Dave?
Oh,
If he's not white, you don't.
he's like sort of white, but also not. I'm trying to remember what he is.
Okay.
He's got a little melanin in him.
Okay. Well, this guy has never seen melanin in his life. So he's like trying to carry
playing
me.
the victim.
He goes, he said he's gonna kill me. He's saying
God.
death threats to me.
Like, never said that.
Yeah. Well, he goes, he said he's gonna kill me, and so the manager looks at me, and at this point, I'm like, I'm getting kicked out anyway. So I go, I will fucking kill you. I said, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah. Jeez.
And then the manager.
And then he cowers. Like, no, please.
Yeah.
Because he can't back out now. He's like, if he leans into it.
I was like, he kept trying to goad me in, and I was like, I'm just gonna spring the trap every time.
Right.
And he's like, he's trying to kill me.
Yeah, I am.
I will fucking kill you. And then after that, they asked me to leave, and so I was.
And
like,
he gets to stay?
So I was like, fuck you, man. And so I left.
And he stayed?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He
Now I'm
stayed, and he
pissed.
finished his game, and then I waited outside the front door for like 10 minutes.
Just like pacing? Just like chilling?
No, I went outside, and then like, as fast as I turned it on, I turned
immediately.
it on.
Yeah. Like checking your phone. Like, what's on Instagram?
Like, after that, like Pong and Angel and like the other comics all came
yeah.
out, and we were all outside, and I was like, I got some pretty good lines in there, huh? I was like, even when I'm angry, I still got it.
Still
got it.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, but he never came out.
Of course he
So
didn't.
we just went and watched at my place.
Yeah, why don't you guys watch at your place? I just you wanted to be in a place with the energy.
Yeah, I wanted the vibe,
Yeah,
but that was too much vibe, I guess. Too
No,
much,
that guy,
too much energy.
That guy was in the wrong. I bet he hangs out there a lot. I bet he's the guy who's like, this is my spot. Like, they're blowing up my spot. Like, I was here first. That kind of energy.
I thought that too. Yeah,
Yeah,
and like the manager seemed hesitant to like reprimand him.
Right.
So I figured it's like, oh, maybe they know this guy. But also, if he's
Oof.
acting like that, he probably acts like that on the regular.
All the time. That's
Yeah.
that's his reputation.
Yeah. Well, I hope he is a regular because I will go back. I'll fuck that guy up.
Kill him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next game. What's the next big game where we can go watch that there and have this all happen again, but also orchestrate it so it's not so he could die. I'm trying to think of the next
my
big game.
God.
I guess the Olympics are happening soon. We'll watch a women's game. They'll probably go to the finals. We'll watch that.
That'd
over
be
there.
fun. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I won't be
Damn.
calling him a pussy. I'll have to find
You
a different
dick.
insult.
You're a bastard. And that will teach him.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm sorry. That sucks.
No,
That guy
I
sounds
loved
like
it.
sucks.
I
You-
loved
you-
it. Yeah.
That's the issue with
Talking
anger.
about it doesn't seem cool, but whenever you're there, it does feel really cool.
And you have the adrenaline.
Yeah, you have the adrenaline,
Right.
and people are, for as much, nobody wants to admit it, but people are into it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like watching that shit. Like, there's a lot of fights that happened in my college. Like, that was a big thing. Like, a lot of fights happened.
Tulane.
Tulane,
Yeah.
people got drunk, big drinking culture, and a lot of people like to fight. A lot of like fratty boys.
I was 100% sober.
Oh, this whole time, which is crazy to me.
Yeah. If the last few
crazy.
times this has happened,
Yeah.
where I've like blown up at somebody,
You were drunk.
I am
Oh,
completely sober.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
I just don't like when people are rude.
Oh, of course. Were you in the past? Would you have these episodes more often? Would you say, or is it about like once a month? It's like a period. Let me.
I would say
He's PMS and Victor's PMS.
it happens
again.
maybe like twice a year,
Okay.
maybe. Yeah.
And it hasn't gone down or up or anything.
I thought it was going down. Like, I'm
Yeah.
happy. I'm in a happier place now. Like, I feel more mature, like responsible. But then like I was such a prick. I could not
You're right.
help it.
You know what it is? Your tolerance of it probably is higher, but there's still issues. There's still like scenarios where it just tests that tolerance.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I think I got the sense of like he was looking to start something.
Yeah.
And then I knew that he was not like really about it.
Mm.
Like all the times that I've like blown up at people, it's been because of that.
Yeah.
It's because they were like encouraging confrontation and
Yeah,
maybe
yeah, yeah.
violence.
Right.
But I got the sense like, oh, you've never really been in a fight. Yeah.
Damn.
It's like, I'll show you.
It's crazy that you can like read that. I don't know if I can. I have no idea.
Well,
Truly no idea.
I also look at like what they look like. Like
Sure.
they're usually like
Scrawny.
they look like me.
You've
They
been in a
me.
fight.
Yeah, huh?
You've been in a fight.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying like it's just like a energy, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like what they look like combined with how they're acting.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
clear.
And
It's
then
clear that-
and then whenever you do confront them, you see them get scared.
right.
They always so are you gonna hit me?
Yeah, they're not like real.
So
tough.
hit me then.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
well, I know what you're gonna fucking do now. You're gonna you want me to hit you, so like you press charges or something.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the fact that you're already thinking about like the consequences of you hitting them first is like you've already lost in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the people who actually do fight, they don't think about the consequences. They go fight.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I was a step ahead the whole way. I
love
wasn't gonna hit him first. Anything he said, I hit him with a better line.
You know what I love about this? It's like I won. I won 100%.
Sure, I got kicked out of the bar and
But
had to
I'm the
buy had to buy a 6-pack alone and wash it in my apartment, but I won that.
Yeah.
I won that confrontation.
Honestly, pretty standard football match. If you go to anywhere in the world, this is generally what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of fights for sure.
But you know what's fucked up?
Crazy.
Is thinking about it now at that bar, there were so many people there that were there to watch the game.
Yeah.
And all against that guy.
Yeah.
And I spoke up and I confronted him.
Yeah.
And I didn't really feel like anybody had my back.
Had your back, yeah.
I mean, sure, I said I was going to kill him.
Yeah.
Sure, I was threatening
Yeah, that probably had an
murder.
effect.
But, like...
Probably were like, oh,
yeah.
I'm going to side. Oh, he wants to kill him. Never mind.
Yeah,
I'm out.
Maybe they had my back until that point.
I don't want to be complicit in a murder tonight. I'm trying to watch a game. My president already had been shot, and I don't want any more blood in my weekend. Yeah, also, I do
I'll
think...
fucking kill you.
I love how you're like talking as if he's here.
Yeah,
Dude, he's not here.
I
Chill.
remember, I'm trying to remember how I said it because I said it in a funny way. Because I said it not in a way of like shit talking. It didn't
Yeah.
feel like shit talk. Like I'll kill you.
Yeah.
I said it like I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, I'll kill you. I'll kill you, buddy. I'll do it right now.
I said it like all right, I'll do it.
Yeah. Why not? I got nothing else going on.
Yeah. So
Damn.
do you think that was a blunder?
Yeah, it's kind of a blunder. Not your fault.
Yeah.
I do think he was in the wrong, 100%. You know,
Yeah.
like that would be really that's infuriating. This guy was a douche.
He was a huge
douche.
douche, dude.
Yeah, I think I would have.
I noticed I actually don't do that unless it's I think really justified. Because every time I've blown up at a guy and like got in their face and it looked like we were gonna fight or
Right.
we have fought,
Right.
like afterwards I'll talk to other people and they're always like, oh yeah, that guy totally deserves
Yeah,
it.
it's a principle thing.
Even
Yeah.
like their friends have told me before, like, oh that guy, hey, I had it coming.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've met people, I'm sure you have too, who were like angry and violent for the wrong reasons. It's like you weren't in the wrong here. You weren't in the right here. You're so wrong.
That guy was clearly an asshole.
Yeah, right.
And
Did anyone try to just move the lamp by themselves?
no, because in order to move it, you would have to like literally get in his space, like literally have to walk by him, and he seemed like really confrontational.
Okay.
He was very confrontational, and nobody was going to be aggressive enough to like
Do
put
it.
him in his place.
Did you for a moment think you could have convinced him?
I wasn't even going to try.
Do you think you could have though?
No,
Yeah.
because I watched like
Punk tried to do it. Yeah.
2-3 people try to convince him, and then a whole bar of people who he knows were
Right.
against him.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
So there was just no point.
That's my diplomatic mind. I'm like, how could I have convinced him? I don't think I could have.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is
They're
like
stubborn.
those kinds of guys, like
So stubborn.
you're not gonna like outwit them. You just
Nah,
have
no.
to like go so stupid.
Yeah.
Which I'm a dumb guy.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of a bummer.
yeah.
I don't think you're a dumb guy. I think he's the dumb guy. You know what I mean?
I'm willing to get that dumb. I'm willing to
That's
go stupid.
infuriating. That's infuriating. You
But-
guys just came over here. Would have been a good time. No fights. No fights happened.
Uh,
Did you watch any of the game?
I watched the whole game.
Did you see the end? Almost a fight.
I watched the
almost
whole
broke out.
game, and I watched Shakira.
Yeah.
Watched the whole thing. I watched Carol G. The whole shebang.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
You know you're a soccer fan now. But yeah, a fight
yeah,
almost,
I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, and then one guy, Argentinian guy,
Yeah.
pushed the guy in Colombia. I thought
Yeah.
that the ref would like do something.
No,
like
I
that.
think the ref knows who's in the wrong, and they know like that's sort of allowed. You know what I mean? It's like,
Oh,
you're
wow.
this is what you get, kind of thing.
Wow. Okay.
You're being an asshole.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you care about the game at all? You thought it was actually boring?
I felt bad for Messi.
Yeah, he like fucked up his foot.
Yeah, when he fell, like everybody watching with me, they're like, crying, soccer flop, and then like later they cut to like his ankle was a balloon.
Famously does not flop, Messi.
That's
he doesn't flop.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I was like, somebody like that does not flop.
No, like him, like all the best, like the really good players, they don't flop.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. They're like honestly like a little too coordinated to flop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I held my reservation.
Yeah.
And also like, you can't be autistic and act that well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it takes social awareness to like be an actor like that.
Yeah, he did cry on public world TV, and I was like, I guess he's not that autistic.
Yeah.
No, it seemed like a pretty emotional because I think he realized that's his last Copa America. That's his last tournament, last big tournament for the team.
Right.
He might do the World Cup though. He'll be like 38. That's not that old.
38?
Yeah.
Wow.
The oldest players in this tournament were like 41.
Yeah.
So like he has a few years left.
It's interesting to see the longevity of athletes now. It's much
I know.
longer, yeah. Because
They're
Djokovic, he's 37.
That's crazy.
And he still was in the Wimbledon final.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Him and Messi have a lot of commonality.
Yeah, I think if you're like amazing athletes, there's probably a lot of parallel to life.
Yeah. They all have that Mamba mentality. You know, they all quote that.
Black Mamba.
Yeah, Black Mamba. What happened to that guy?
Kobe.
And I was in LA when he died.
You were in LA?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was on Venice Beach.
You did it.
That's how you pull off an assassination.
Yeah.
No, I was in
Venice Beach.
I was in Venice Beach, and then we were like, I was eating brunch, and then did you say gay? Because then I said that brunch.
No, I said get him.
Oh, yeah. I was drinking a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
On Venice Beach, and then ESPN, not English ESPN, ESPN Deportes.
Okay.
That's Spanish. Right?
Deport them?
At first I thought it might be Deportes, but then I was like, that's too ironic.
No, it means sports.
Yeah.
Spanish. Yeah.
Anyways, they broke the news first. That Kobe
Wow. In Spanish?
Yeah.
Whoa.
All the Spanish channels broke the news first.
Yeah.
And then like I was watching, I was like, what? And then I saw everybody's like phone starting to go up.
Oh shit.
Everybody slowly realizing what happened.
Wow.
And then they had Kobe murals in Venice Beach like the next day.
Yeah, they had one in near Barclays the next day.
That's
like with his
crazy.
daughter.
Yeah.
Damn. It's so crazy.
Damn, that's sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
What a bummer.
He did get Me Too'd though, so how sad is it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're the greatest of all time. Michael Jackson it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can be a pedophile, whatever.
Trump got Me Too. Didn't really affect him.
Yeah. I mean, he's almost in jail.
I saw a good tweet
He's
about
almost in jail. I guess not for it, but you know.
Saw a good tweet about like how conservatives are always like pedophiles should be shot and executed, and then Trump gets shot. It's like, oh no, my favorite pedophile got shot.
That's why the Epstein pick's so good. Epstein saved him.
My favorite pedophile.
Yeah. They're all pedophiles.
What a violent weekend.
It really was.
No.
Yeah. I got hit by a bunch of stray clip.
We have to
clips.
meet in the middle. I wish there was like a pod where we could like, like both sit in and then I could transfer some of my temper into you.
Yeah.
And then some of your diplomacy into me.
Well, this is like you're talking about like pragmatically in real life. You want to do this.
Yeah.
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 But this is why people listen to the pod. The contrast is good.
Yeah.
People love it. Literally, people come up to me like, "You guys have such a good dynamic because you guys are so different how you approach things."
Yeah.
And, like I really like when you guys argue because it's so different. Like you guys have such different
I
perspectives.
like when we argue too. We should argue.
We should argue more.
Yeah.
Or this is fun. Just
No, I think we should
exchange
argue
stories.
more.
Okay. Okay, we can argue about stuff.
Yeah. Where are we?
I would not have gotten in that guy's face at all, and I think you're wrong to do it. And I think it's not. I don't know if you're. I don't know.
I listen. I know I'm wrong for doing that. It is not the right thing to do, and I am aware that I am going to get really hurt one day, but I'm not gonna stop.
You love it too much.
Yeah.
You're the Messi of getting into bad situations.
Yeah, like I'm not one of these guys that thinks I can fucking beat up anybody because I've taken a few cardio boxing classes. I will get my ass beat very soon.
To you.
But until then, don't be rude around me. And you know what's funny? It's always around a pool table.
Yeah.
Like,
well, yeah. Bars have a lot of pool tables.
Yeah, yeah,
So.
but I feel like pool tables just attract just like
The worst
douchebags
people.
with like just like really frail
Yeah.
egos and yeah.
It's in the same lane as skateboarders, like those kinds of people. Like you're just
Dude,
like
skateboarders are bitch ass motherfuckers. That's like
For sure.
that's the build that I'm thinking of.
yeah.
I mean, I guess they're tough because they fall all the time, but they really think they can fight.
They're children.
They're children.
They're children. Yeah.
Yeah.
They live a children lifestyle.
Yeah. I think that's what this guy reminded me of.
Yeah.
He looked like
Oh,
a skateboarder.
He's a Bushwick guy, of
He
course.
was a skateboarder. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Got a lot of those friends though. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I have some
pool
friends.
brings out douchebags, and also like the punch machine that measures your punches.
I have never.
That attracts douchebags. I love that game.
I've never done that game, and I kind of feel like they're an urban legend. I've never seen one.
You've never seen one?
I guess I saw one on your birthday, but like,
Yeah.
because they had that. But like, I've never like done one. None of my friends have done one. I've never done one.
I love them.
I think they're fake. They're not real.
No, they're real.
Let's argue about this.
There's one
worst thing about it is
at Space Ping Pong
Yeah.
in Koreatown.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Can you break your hand doing it?
I don't think so. I mean, unless maybe if you had like really frail bones.
I got really
but
frail
I don't
bones.
think so.
I got a broken foot. Did we talk about that?
Maybe next time.
No, I'm
Hey, that's
no,
okay. You and Lionel Messi in the
No,
same
no.
company.
I'm asking if I told you about it.
Your foot is actually broken?
I think it's slightly broken.
Like microfracture?
I think so.
Did you get MRI?
I got an X-ray.
That's different?
Yeah, MRIs are different from X-rays.
Okay. All right. Okay. I guess I'm stupid.
No, MRIs are better. You would get a better sense.
Yeah?
Yeah, X-rays are very surface level.
Okay.
So,
Well,
we can talk about that, dude. It's
yeah,
not that
I think
interesting.
we're
it's
about-
truly not interesting.
we're about at an hour, so I guess we could
we
wrap
have nothing
up.
else to talk about. Anything
Okay,
you wanna
so-
argue about?
Yeah, well, we can end on this. We can end on this.
Okay.
So your nail clipper situation.
Yeah,
We already covered that. How you
Sure.
can handle that.
sure.
How would you have handled my situation, or how do you think I could have handled it? Or if I run into that guy again, how should I handle it?
That's a situation, given all that we know, the context of it, everyone's tried their best, and nothing's happened. That is what's the word? You accept your losses. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't really think that was a loss.
No, I mean like you taking a situation like we're not going to win. There's no winning this. There's no point in trying to convince this guy. I would have just been like, let's just go elsewhere. Who fucking cares? This is stupid.
Oh,
bar.
right. Yeah.
That's what I would have done. I'd be like,
Yeah.
I can't see the game. I'm going to go elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And every bar in New York City was popping off because soccer's the best sport in the world.
Yeah.
Can't convince me otherwise.
But
Yeah.
like in a utilitarian sense, it's
Yeah.
like
We're already here.
no.
Some
And
people-
it's like if everybody acted that way.
Yeah.
If this guy's being a menace and everybody's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna leave. Well, then he gets away with it, and then
I know.
that bad behavior goes unchecked. It just goes into the universe.
But this is like an adult man. He's
Yeah.
so far gone. This is like my cynical take on like people changing. It's like if you are this way, there's no changing you. Like you're so stuck in your stubbornness that you're just fucked forever. And
But
you suck. You're the
you
worst
should
person.
still be punished, though.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But also, that's not gonna convince him either. Do you think he should have like deserved like a?
But I
like
don't think it's a matter of convincing him. It's just him getting what he deserves.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. In my mind, people get consequences because it might change them. But if I feel like it's so futile and pointless,
Right.
and who's it helping if you're punching them if they're not gonna change?
I think it would make me feel really good.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd
And it
feel
would make everybody in the bar. I think the rest of the patrons would appreciate it.
they'd praise you,
I'd probably go to
worship you,
I'd probably go to jail.
but you'd be sitting in the.
And then I'd do the Trump thing. Wah! Put my fist in the air.
Wait, yes,
Covered in
blood.
Yeah.
You and Trump can hang out in jail. Got him. He's going to jail.
I've got so many questions for my guru.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a neat place to tie it up.
Let's tie it up. I thought we were gonna tie it up on the pedophiles. I was like, dude, we always do.
Oh no! I was making a point. I was like, dude, on the
That guy's
train,
probably a
on the
pedophile.
train right here. I was like, do not bring up pedophiles. We have enough to talk about this week without talking about pedophiles.
It's hard not to talk about pedophiles.
But
We're
it
talking
always
about
comes
Trump,
back.
Epstein.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We did almost get all the way though. The whole
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, the pedophiles win again. This has been Blunderbuss.
See ya.